Hello and welcome to Road Trip. We are on our way up to O'Reilly's in Lamington for a couple of nights and then moving on from there. And I am with somebody who's scratching himself even though I warned him he was going to be in it. Now you can put a face to the person who makes all the music in my videos. This is my...
Oh, me. Yeah, that's right.
Idiot. This is my partner Danny, who does all the music for my videos, and we're off for a weekend up at O'Reilly's, and we've just stopped at this beautiful lookout to have a picnic lunch and take in this magnificent view. I'm here at Moran's Falls, which you can't actually see the fall. There is a spot, I think if you walk down the creek, that is a go-to for a lot of people, but I'm trying to get something different, and I'm quite liking this view with this tree that's leaning out over kind of the drop-off, and we've got some interesting clouds. Could get some sunset colour because there does seem to be a gap on the horizon, but I actually think what might be better is when hopefully the sun drops down underneath the cloud and shines through. We did have some light before and I was taking some pictures. I'm having to do handheld though, because I've got, as you might see here, there's a fence and there's this little sapling which is a bit in the way, and so I'm kind of needing to get up a bit higher. My trusty assistant Danny is hopefully going to give me a hand with that if the sun comes back, so let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we? Danny is the most patient person. As long as he's got a book or a paper or something, he just happily sits down and reads and waits for me. As long as there's a beer at the end of the day waiting for him, he's all good. So the sun did come out. It looked amazing on the foliage and on the trees. It really, the backlight made them just glow, but unfortunately the magnificent clouds that were in the background had all moved off, so they weren't there. so there wasn't much of a sunset. However, on the horizon there's a bit of smoke haze, and there's some fantastic layerings of hills and some mountains in the distance, and the cloud above it was just mirroring it. Now there wasn't much there to be able to make anything with a wide angle lens, so I got my the 70-300 on and zoomed in and took some closer photos of the magnificent kind of pinky purpley layers. So didn't get the sunset I was after, but I think they're pretty cool. Let me know what you think. So tomorrow we're going to be going in search of Antarctic beach trees. They're so awesome and characterful, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some good conditions for it. Now, the last time I was up at Lamington at this side, I go up to the Binnaburra side quite a bit. This side's about an hour and a half drive away, so from that side, so quite a bit further. Was last year. I was up here with Rory Barron and we went and checked out a couple of waterfalls. It was a fun and adventureful day, and I may have fallen in the creek. There's no evidence for that though. Okay, there might be evidence for that. If you didn't see it, or you want a recap of what was a really fun day, go check that one out now, and make sure you come back next week to see those Antarctic beach trees. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.